Okay, Davis with the driver. He's all pinged. Are you sponsored by Ping?
I am. I mean, I wouldn't say like sponsored, because like I think sponsors where they like pay you, but it's like they just like give me like free stuff.
And technically you're not allowed to be paid
Yeah.
for anything.
No, I mean they can give me like all this I just got for free, but like they can't like give me money.
So technically, you know, I put Davis up on, you know, some videos. He racks in the views. Gabe gets paid, and I can't give him any, even if I wanted to. Even if I wanted to be a nice guy, which I don't. But if, let's say, in the alternate universe I did,
Yeah.
if I gave him money, and it might even be for something else, but someone said it was for like videos, that would be against the rules, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, actually, I wouldn't know about videos, cause like
Well, let's not look into it, huh?
the ref don't see it.
And the ref don't see it. Oh boy.
I'm just kidding.
This guy plays dirty, folks. He's a dirty player. He's like in hockey, just checking people on the sides. Ooh.
A little toey, it'll work.
Straight ball, left center.
Lost the tee. See, that's why I have a lot of tees, you know?
Yeah.
You on the range?
You say teed up. You talking that trash, you're gonna get beat up. Rocking the Adidas. Homie, my name is Gabe, so I'm G'd up. I'll just throw in like a quick freestyle between every shot.
Alright. Like a mediator, like in the boxing ring, how they like the girls
Yeah,
with the sign.
exactly.
Gotcha.
Shot number 2 from Davis. I want to see a little higher, a little fadier.
A little higher, fadier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fadier and a little higher, I would say. It was nice.
A little cold.
I said that was a nice high fade. I waved past myself and said, "Hi, Gabe." Said what up to this chick and said, "Bye, babe."
Or you waved to yourself and said, "Hi, Gabe."
Yeah. When you don't have a lot of friends, you have to really entertain yourself with yourself. But enough about me. Let's see it one more.
Alright.
We get a little face on. See what happens when I get the camera? It's just like camera hungry. There it is. Now, Davis, her last shot was the highest. I kind of like that ball flight. What is something you do if you want to get the ball a little higher? I feel like a high launch, low spin is very important for the driver. What do you do to get it up in the air just a little bit more?
Alright, so I actually learned this drill from Mitch McDowell, you know, from Legacy.
Oh, long drive Mitch, long balls Mitch?
Oh yeah, so I saw him doing this with the person he's giving lessons to, and like you put the club out like this, and because some people like they try to hit it higher so they get their weight on their back foot, and all it does is just like it loses distance. So if you can get like a higher launch angle but still move your weight through the ball, it really like compress it more. And so he had you like put the club out just kind of like this, and you just like throw a ball, so like this. So like your arm, it would like keep your body like more like centered behind the ball, but you'd still move your weight like on your left foot.
Gotcha. Keep your head a little bit more back, but you're still moving through the ball.
Yeah. So.
This game, it's always a game of contradictions, you know?
Yeah.
It's like move forward, but hang back. It's like, what? If you want to hit it low, hit it high, hit down. It's like, geez.
Yeah. So, I mean, sometimes when I'm struggling with the driver, like I'm just not getting up in the air, I'll do that. I just kind of, I've done this on like the range, warming up for a tournament before, where I'm not hitting it good or something. I'll just kind of do like this. You know, I'll just take like a real swing and then hit it.
Okay. Money, money, money. Yep. If I had any money, I'd invest in you, but I don't, so all I gotta do is just film you from now on.
Alright.
Do you have an Instagram, Davis?
I do.
Do you want people to follow you on there?
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, what is it?
DC Evans.
DC Evans, people.
So,
For Dark Cat Evans. A lot of people don't know his nickname is Dark Cat.
it's not true.
It's not?
No.
Oh, I thought you told me that.
Let's do a few wedges at this red flag right here.
Okay. How about that, David? How do you play the low spinner? You know, the 30, 40,
The low
50,
spinner.
50, 60, depending. How do you play the low spinner? Do you play that shot first of all? Do you play it?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's you have to have the right lie for it. 'Cause,
Okay.
I mean, if it's sitting up on the grass, it's kind of hard to hit a low spinner. But
Now, why is that? If it's sitting up, why is it hard to hit the low spinner?
because I mean, when it's sitting up, you tend to like hit more up on the ball.
Hit a little higher in the face, maybe adds a
Yeah.
little more loft.
Yeah, for sure. Cause like, I mean, if it's like, we'll just do like a little thing. Like, assume this is like rough, right?
Okay.
And like your ball is sitting on like a huge piece of grass. You know, like it's kind of hard to like hit down through it
Yeah.
and like catch it like consistently every time. So like it was sitting on the rough, top of the rough, and you're kind of like hitting down.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still catch it, but like the distance is gonna be inconsistent, I feel like. So normally, if I have to do low spinner, I kind of look at my lie first and see like if it's an option. And normally it's just like it's kind of like a lie, kind of like just like this, where it's kind of like bare in the rough or something on the green.
Well, it has to be tight, you know?
Yeah, I'll like open up the face a little bit, and I'll put my weight forward. I just kind of.
Okay, so open face, weight a little bit forward. Anything else in particular?
Not really.
Okay.
That's all it is.
I feel like if you have the right lie, it kind of really does a lot of the work for you.
Yeah.
The tighter the lie, like when I was at TPC and I'd be practicing around there, like low spinners would just come out without even trying because it's so tight. Like you're hitting it
Yeah.
down the lower grooves and it's kind of keeping that loft low.
Yeah. I mean, you don't really even have to open the face if you nip it, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Is your path, would you say, pretty neutral, or do you swing a little outside in, a little inside out?
For a chip, definitely a little outside coming in. I mean, puts a little bit more like cut spin on it, checks a little bit more. So, like if you're I have a friend who does that where it takes like super far inside, and he's really struggling with chipping. It's just like, it's harder to catch the ball clean every time. I mean, he hits like a lot of shots fat and thin, but it's, I mean, like if you're doing that.
Yeah, inside and shut, I've heard,
Yeah,
is
it's just
the worst.
Yeah, it's just hard to like, because you're coming at like a shallower angle, and it's just like, it's hard to really catch the ball consistent, I feel like.
Okay, so just slightly a little outside in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'll kind of just, like let's say this ball is my target right here, that's
Okay.
just like the line I'm aiming on. I'll kind of take it like outside with like a little open face and kind of follow through left of my target.
Okay. Nice. A little outside, a little open face, he said, and you know, really move the body, move the chest and the club well left through the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you, Davis. Appreciate it. Maybe go hit some short game shots, putts around the course, depending. Ooh, okay.
Oh, you want to see the flop?
Oh yeah, let's see a flop. I just
It's
like the setup.
50-50 in my blade. I don't know, we'll see.
Okay, 50-50 my blade. I'm assuming it's gonna be the 50 where he doesn't blade it.
So I normally like open up my like stance with this for the flop. I saw one of my friends doing this on the range yesterday, or a couple days ago. He aims square and he puts the ball like super far in front of his stance and does this. I know, it's pretty weird. I thought it was pretty cool.
That's impressive. That's pretty cool. Let me see that one more time.
Alright. I was just messing around on the range with this. I saw him doing it. It's pretty funny. Just put it like super far up in your stance.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
Might be a little easy. Camber up.
You can see wider stance, hands lower, bigger swing, less distance. Gosh, that's the cute stuff, you know? You gotta be able to hit all the shots in the books.
Actually, I'll show you a shot right here. So, I was at Raven. You know Raven, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually messing around the range at Karsten. And I was just hitting these like flop shot 7-irons from like 80 yards. And they were like, it was actually pretty consistent. It's kind of funny, but like it would just hit this huge slice. So I hit a 3-wood on one of these shorter holes, left behind this tree, I was maybe about 100 yards out on a downslope in the rough, and I had to go over a huge tree that was only, it was like, 15 yards in front of me, but it's pretty tall. So what I did is I opened up a 8-iron, and I just I hit this really high cut, and it was, you know what I'm talking about? It's hole number 13, where it has that huge bunker right in front of the green.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you can drive it right in front of that bunker.
Yeah, and they literally put the pin right behind that bunker, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
leave it 4 feet short off the green, it rolls
Yeah.
back. You know what I'm talking about? So I just it was probably about the distance to this red flag, or maybe even a little longer.
Okay.
And I had to go over a tree. I mean, it was sitting up in the rough a little bit, so it wasn't quite as tight as the live.
What club is this?
8.
8-iron. Okay.
Yeah, so it just it cuts a lot more, because with a flatter club, you'll have more left to right spin on it,
Okay.
rather than if you did it with a 60, it'd be more underspin.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, I just aim left and hit just a big cut.
That's pretty cool.
So
Do you sometimes practice weird shots on the range like that, Davis? Just kind of different stuff. I mean, because you really never know what you might needed on the course, maybe in the dirt or behind a tree. So sometimes those things come in handy.
yeah, I mean, when you're at the range for, like I said yesterday, for 3 hours, sometimes you get a little bored and you're goofing around a little bit.
Yeah.
So I mean, definitely, if I wasn't goofing around at Carson in those shots, I probably would have never tried that shot or even thought of it.
Yeah.
But I ended up hitting it to I think it was 10 feet, 12 feet, right at the hill. I missed the putt, unfortunately, but
Okay.
still
Well.
gave myself a chance for birdie, when at the time I was thinking let's just try to make par.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, thanks, Davis.
Mm.
We appreciate it. DC Evans, you guys. Dark Cat Evans. That's not what it stands for, but I think it sounds pretty cool.
Dark cat. That's unlucky though. Black cats are unlucky.
I guess that would explain a lot of your life.